I like you being in New York City.
I do.
Because I always think of your movie Serendipity.
Aww.
With John Cusack.
That's right, yeah.
And you were fantastic in that.
Thanks. Way to go.
You just did something recently I thought was very funny. Were you in Toronto or no? Where?
I was at the Toronto Film Festival, and I hate to ruin it for everybody, but some of Serendipity was not shot in New York. So first of all, it was August, and we were pretending it was Christmas and ice skating, and so we were sweating. So I'm ruining the movie. Sorry.
No, that's movie making.
And then the insides were mostly in Toronto, and so I was leaving. I was late for the airport and leaving the festival. I found myself in the elevator, going, "Wait a second. I've been in this elevator before. This elevator's very familiar," which never. I'm not constantly saying that in elevators. I've never said it before. and I realised it was the one that's, you know, we have this kind of very romantic moment of, well, let's press floors and see what floor we end up on, and if it's the same one, we're meant to be together, which is such a load of Can you imagine?
No, it's romantic. What are you talking about?
No, but I mean, what a terrible idea, really. But anyway, I realised it was that, and I thought, oh, even though I'm late for the airport, I'd love to reenact this. And the only person there was this porter who had our luggage and had never seen the movie or knew anything about me at all. And I just said, look, could you just say this when I say this? And he said, absolutely not. And I said, I said, could you though, please, I'm begging you. And so he was a real sport in the end, and he actually did it. I mean, John Cusack should watch out because he crushed it.
Really?
But he did a good job.
We do have a clip. Yes, here's Kate Beckinsale recreating a scene from Serendipity with this porter. Check this out.
Get in, take a breath, and then when the door closes, hit a button.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't have to understand. You just have to have faith.
What?
Destiny.
Stop bothering me. I gotta work. I'm gonna call my manager.
He's great!
He's the best ever!
He is fantastic!
He was such a sport. I'm so glad we get the opportunity to tell him thank you.
I heard this thing about you. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that you have a very good fake sneeze.
But he's quite good, yeah.
Now, how did you know that you could do a fake sneeze?
Well, I was really jealous of people who had allergies when I was at school. Because
what?
I didn't have them. I didn't believe they were. I believe it now because I have every allergy going. But at school, I didn't have them. So people would sneeze, you know, 200 or 300 times and then get sent out of a science class.
Yeah.
I had nothing. So I sort of worked up a really convincing sneeze and then tested it out. Hey presto, outside I was doing something more fun.
So, could you give us a taste of what a fake sneeze would be? Could you do it for us?
Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Let's see. You guys want to
Ready?
hear it? Here we go.
It's really good.
Right, here we go.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
You're impressing me.
Oh my God! Wait, that actually
isn't it?
that is fantastic.
Yeah, because I give this sort of illusion that there's matter in there, and there isn't. So.
Wait, you've got to teach like a master class on this. Wait, so I go like,
Nearly, but you've got to make it wetter.
wetter.
You've got to like use that clacker, that punch bag thing at the back of your throat to make it slightly wetter.
That sounded gross.
Commit harder.
No. No, I can't.
It's
I can't do
really
it.
good. You just got to try it.
Can you just do it one more time?
Yeah,
It really is good.
Okay.
Dude, that is unbelievable.
Quite good, isn't it?
Is that how you sneeze in real life?
No.
No.
No, I'm not allowed to
Are
sneeze.
you one of these people that go like,
No. No, I love it when people do that.
oh, I do not like that.
Oh,
That
see,
freaks me
I
out because I
do.
feel like it's got to release somewhere, you know? And I feel
yeah,
like
no, I know what you
something's
mean.
going to happen. You're like, her brain's going,
Yeah, eyes come out. No, no, but I like, especially when men do it like that.
And they go,
like,
God bless you.
I know, but when a
And then
man does that, it's endearing. A little sneeze.
The watermelon, yeah.
Yeah. No, my
What?
real sneeze, I'm banned from doing it at home. My daughter can hear it. I mean, because the thing is, I heard, maybe one of you know, either an orgasm is an eighth of a sneeze or a sneeze is an eighth of an orgasm. Which way is it? That's true.
Well,
Anyway.
well, we just faked it for a good 30 seconds there, so Wait,
no, but
are
that's
you
an
really?
actual medical fact. No, that's a fact. That's definitely true. I just can't fully... I don't know which way round it is.
What?
It's true. Anyway, if you can't... What I like about it is sort of nose orgasm that sometimes... I don't get to sneeze very often. I'm not a big
This
sneezer.
is called a nose orgasm. That's not true at all. It's not a medical term at all.
Nosegasm.
It's not a nosegasm at
It
all.
is.
No.
Well, for me it is.
For you it
I
is
have
good,
a very
yeah.
sensitive nose. Like a Labrador puppy.
Holy moly.
Anyway, so I like to really open up all the flanges and barrels. Like, so I don't sneeze very...
No, I really don't, but I'm kind of intrigued. How do you really sneeze, though?
Well, if I'm at home, I wouldn't do this in public, but
No,
if
why
I'm
not?
at home, I like to really kind of open my mouth as wide and sort of scream.
Oh, my God. All right. Wow. And then you just go for
I
it.
just really let it flow, yeah.
We're good. Yeah, I got you. Okay, now let's talk about your series. Let's talk about your series on Amazon, please. The Widow.
I'm sweating now.
I know
Are you?
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Trust me, me too. All right. 'Cause now I'm thinking of the person that sees like, yeah.
And what they're hiding.
Let's talk about The Widow because
Okay, let's.
this is I like the premise of this.
Yeah, no one sneezes in it.
No, but you play a character whose husband dies in a plane crash.
Yeah.
And it's tragic, but then what happens is you see your husband.
Yeah, she thinks she sees like a second of him on some news footage in Africa and obviously freaks out.
That's the premise right there,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic.
And so
And then
every
you-
terrible thing that could happen to a person either happens to her or nearly happens to her.
Yeah.
Apart from like a colonoscopy, which isn't that dramatic. But almost everything else happens.
But she's chasing and trying to find him.
Yeah, she goes out to Africa and tries to find him and then sort of gets weird messages to leave and it's all, it's a lot.
It's well done.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.